And it seems to me you've lived your life like a chainsaw in the wind. Welcome to the SMB Comedy Podcast.
What's up, everybody?
I'm Scott.
I'm Jesse.
And I'm Greg.
And together, us three assholes form the SMB Comedy Podcast, which we've already said like 3 times.
I was going to say.
Just so you know. So
we discussed I'm the taint. I think we established that a few episodes back.
I thought we said Greg was the gooch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
sounds good to me.
He loves it. Stubbly and stinky.
It's cool, just in between. I'm like the medium, right in between there, a little bit. Not so much this. Not
oh,
so
now
much
I
that.
get it. Now I feel uncomfortable.
Always got to be with Rick.
Yeah. So, how was your week, guys?
It was great. I mean.
Well, you know why your week was great? Because you don't have a football team. That's why your week was great.
There you go. Right into it.
All right.
That's what you hit me up yesterday. You were like, "Fins up." I was like, "My condolences in advance."
They never learn.
I can't stop crying. It's fucking terrible.
It's like a domestic violence victim where he's
dude,
coming back for more. He can't get enough of it.
Dude, I'm watching like videos of fucking Dan Marino with the music "Unbreak My Heart" it's on in the background and fucking, please baby come back. My life is terrible, man.
You can blame me all.
Yeah.
Me.
I don't know. I mean, all I can say is I have this little mantra. God bless Pat Riley. God bless Pat Riley. God bless him.
Is that how it goes?
But
I mean, my team had a pretty good
yeah,
team,
that's what I was going to kick it to you.
So I'm not sure they lost to, I don't know what. They lost to the 49ers.
Well, who's your team?
The Falcons. I think we've talked about this in the past.
Oh, we just want to make sure
fair
that.
enough. That's fair enough. Not everybody's fair. But so they're playing the 49ers, who are pretty much the worst team in the league.
Right. That's when I looked at it, I was like, whoa,
they were playing their backup quarterback who hasn't won a game since 2012.
He's terrible.
Yeah.
And this is
terrible.
the first game they played since they benched the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Kaepernick.
Yeah.
So this is what happens. They get down. It's fourth quarter. There's 3 minutes left in the game, and they're down by 4 points, and they get 4th and goal from the 1.
Mm-hmm.
And they kick the field goal. So now they're down 1 point, and they never got the ball back. It was the worst. When they made the call, I was screaming. I know I don't get that emotional about the Falcons because I'm used to them blowing games.
But you saw it happening.
The 49ers.
Yeah.
When they kicked the field goal, I just couldn't. I wasn't.
Yeah, because either way, you're gonna have to go take it down the field again. So you might as well.
You're 1 yard away. I mean, they're the worst team in the league.
I get extremely emotional.
But the Dolphins fans don't learn. That's why. Like I said, I know my team.
Quit acting like you're better.
I'm not better. I just know my team. You guys act like you've never. The last 15 years haven't been the exact same thing.
Oh my God, seriously, over and over again.
Without hope, what are you supposed to do? That's the point of being a fan. You going, well, we're probably about 9, 10 wins. That's better than I expected.
Okay, well,
that's fucking lame.
And
it's sports. It's not reasonable. It's sports.
Yeah, you're supposed to win every game, didn't you know?
So that makes the Dolphins more of failures then. If you had mediocre expectations for them, they'd let you down less. That's pretty much what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Listen, at this point, they can't let me down anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so wait till the next win happens. They'll beat New England or something.
And that's what happens. They win one game. We're turning around the whole season.
That's it.
We're like,
We're going to win 10 in a row now.
What's the record now?
The Super Bowl.
They're 4-5, right?
They're 3-5.
3-5. Yeah, they're 3-5. They'll win one more game. They'll be 3-10. They'll be
they're playing next week.
Still got a wild card chance.
Yeah.
Philly.
They're playing Philly.
And
they'll beat Philly next week. They'll be 4-5, and then they're gonna be like, we're gonna go 11-5. we're gonna win every game.
Well, you're like the Falcons. Oh, we're probably gonna lose 7 more games.
Well, no, and I've been right so far. When they were 5-0, and you guys were telling me, man, you have to be happy. I said, no, this team really isn't that good, and they've lost 3 of the last 4 games.
Embrace it, motherfucker. Embrace it.
Embrace the suck.
Embrace it.
Be aware of the suck is what I'm saying.
Right.
I would never ever listen. When they finished 1-15, I went to 6 games that year.
Yeah, but they were dirt cheap. That's why. No one wanted to go see them.
Look, man, you gotta have reasonable.
I think they were free anyway. But
exactly.
But I had a party every fucking week. I didn't go because
you enjoy losing.
No, I kind of hate it. It makes me scream and yell.
Oh.
I care more about the Dolphins winning than I did when I played, and I wanted the team to win. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, well, as long as I did all right,
Yeah.
But
typical selfish athlete.
No, obviously I wanted to win, but at the end of the day, we sucked. So I was like, when we didn't win, I was like,
all right. 100 yards.
Hey, it always makes you feel better when
How
you're
many times did you rush for 100 yards?
I don't know, 2 or 3.
Oh, sweet.
I mean,
Anyways, enough reliving your high school glory days.
Well, it wasn't.
Going on?
We're gonna put a picture of your helmet up on the SMB
Did
Comedy Facebook page.
No, I wasn't fucking. Dude, no, they probably think I suck.
What number were you?
25.
25. All right.
I wanted 13, but they wouldn't let me have it.
I don't think any running back has ever been number 25.
Any what?
Who's a famous number 25? I was trying to think.
Reggie Bush is the first guy that came to mind.
Okay. Louis Oliver.
Louis Oliver, yeah. I'd say Reggie Bush is probably more famous.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. I was like, Emmitt Smith.
Not a better player, more famous.
That's 22.
He fucked Kim Kardashian. He was more famous.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that puts him up there. Every once in a while, I still see him, and I'm like, hey, there's that guy.
Yeah. He's all right. I mean, I would.
Okay.
He gets hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's because him a little guy.
I saw that. Out of all the things, he just runs off and slips on some concrete, and it's like
he's suing actually.
Your fucking
I saw that.
Oh,
he's suing. Yeah.
In the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's saying like basically like, what the fuck is this over here for? You know.
Oh, there was not to totally change the subject, but there was one other thing about the football weekend I want to talk about. Everybody's talking about the dirty hit on Teddy Bridgewater that knocked him out, and it looked bad, but it really wasn't.
I don't think it. And they grew up. Bad hit at all. And they grew up together.
He's
the quarterback for the Vikings, and kind of he was going to slide, and the guy kind of hit him with his elbow and knocked. It looked really bad because it looked like he got knocked cold. He was laying face down. They checked him. He didn't even have a concussion. Like it was totally drunk.
He was out though.
It looked really bad. He was out though. Yeah, but they checked him.
How did he not have a concussion?
He already passed concussion test.
Oh, really? He's out of it?
Yeah, he passed concussion test today.
I'm saying if you get knocked out, I guess do it.
But it was not even a big hit. It really wasn't a big hit.
It didn't look like he got hit.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
I guess boxers get knocked out.
But the whole reason I brought it up, everybody's making a big deal about that, and there was this one play that was so much dirty. It wasn't even a play. After the guy got suspended today. After one of the plays, these two guys were in each other's face arguing in the Denver game, and one guy walks up and straight up gouges the other guy.
Yeah.
I saw that.
A quip to live.
A quip to live. He poked the guy with the
I can't say his fucking name.
Right in the eye.
Yeah, he got suspended again.
Oh, it was so they didn't kick him out of the game. I mean, it ended up costing him the game. It was the end of the game.
Just say
it was so funny. Yeah, say Talib Kweli and people know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I say Talib Kweli. I can't even get it right. Yeah.
How the fuck do you say his name?
Who?
Akib
Talib.
It's just I think of Akib Talib or whatever, the rapper.
It sounds very
That's
similar.
what I thought.
I'm always like, man, he can fucking play some press.
Anyways.
So, I saw a picture of that. What the fuck was up with that? Like,
he was arguing with a different guy, and he just walked up out of nowhere and didn't even stop to say anything.
Yeah, but wait.
Up and poked the guy right in the eye.
Beforehand, did he go, why Iona?
No.
He
didn't give him no, he didn't do the whole 3.
Because then then I think the whole, what's it called when you're reenacting something? There's there's like a professional term, like legally that you can sample something if you're parodying it or something. Maybe he can.
Satire.
Yeah, satire, whatever the fuck. That was stupid anyway. Yeah. I just drew that right off the fucking road.
Anyway.
So.
What other than sports happened this week, guys?
Well.
There's that one thing.
What was that?
The dude.
What dude?
In China. That has terminal cancer, and he married a sex doll.
Yeah, it's like hard. It's like when someone has terminal cancer, you can't feel any sadder for them.
Yeah,
but this guy managed.
He
managed to make himself seem even sadder.
More of a sympathetic figure.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I feel really bad for this guy. Like, and he married a sex doll.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna have as much sex as he wants before he dies. Just think.
He did it for good. He said he didn't want to leave a widow.
But he could have just kept it to himself.
Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, was there a bunch of takers on that?
Why couldn't he just...
Once they found out he had cancer?
Oh, there was.
Is it legit
or something?
Now it's made it viral. If anything, that would be like a really good thing. Like, you're dying of cancer and you're not really getting any play.
It's like who wants to marry a cancer patient?
Yeah.
Well, if you're just by, keeping it to yourself, then you're not going to get a lot of, of input. But yeah, exactly. But if you that shit goes viral, you bet your ass you're getting some pussy before you die.
You think?
I could get behind this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
As long as it's not like contagious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you can catch cancer. He gave her that cancer dick.
Yeah, hey, man. As long as the cancer's not contagious. Yeah. No. I thought you were talking about like
any disease.
Well, the good part is he should team up with some other people that have some venereal diseases or something like that, genital warts. He should be running game on. There's plenty of hot chicks that have something. You'd be like, any of you chicks out there with an uncurable disease.
Yeah, haven't had me in a while.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die anyways.
Yeah.
Give me what you got.
Who cares about herpes? I don't have long enough for fucking one outbreak.
Well, that's it. And then the doctor's like, you're in remission.
Yeah.
Good news.
Wow, that happened fast.
No, not the cancer, just your cold sore.
Doc, my dick looks like a new tire. It would be in the medicine. It'd be like a new. Wow. Chemo gave this guy fucking herpes. He's never tell the truth. Yeah.
They find out that it's a cure. Like, the cure for cancer
is herpes.
Oh, what irony.
Yeah. This whole time, I've just been avoiding it, and I didn't know. And I was like,
all you need is a little Valtrex, and you're good.
That's why you carry it for life. It just makes you immune to everything else.
It's about suppression.
Well, that's one of those things.
Vaccine.
Yeah. If you.
Why isn't there a fucking vaccine, dude?
For what?
For any of that shit.
Because there's no money if everything's cured.
Well, that and
that just fucking sucked all the fun out of the conversation.
I think
that's a legit question.
Well, no, they do. They already made it out like all the ones that were easy to cure, like the one-offs, like tuberculosis and polio.
Those were diseases 30 fucking years ago.
Yeah, where they could nail it down to one thing. So all the shit that's left is things that we don't really have. Like with cancer, people are like, why can't they, figure out cancer? Like there's so many different types of cancer.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah. And it's just
along like when you die, you can just call everything cancer unless it's like a car accident or something.
Well, it's
like there's so many different types, like you said. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it's one of the things where they have a vaccine for genital warts, but the problem is there's like 50 different types of genital warts.
Well, just take it and maybe you got that one.
Well, you have a cure for
it's like the fucking genital warts fucking lotto. Yes, you have cured genital warts.
Maybe you don't have it. Well, yeah. I mean, it's a big deal because there was like 1 in 4 women between like 20 and something, 18 to 25.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's a fucking.
We got some bunch of hoes.
Bumpy vaginas.
Oh man. Oh jeez. I'm not gonna.
Bumpy puss. Bring your pimply puss ass over here.
Oh man.
It's party time.
It's so bad.
That's a lot of peas.
Alliteration.
Yeah. It's rough stuff. So anyways, our condolences out there to everybody.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And I hope no one out there gets herpes.
So it was Halloween last week? 2 weeks ago?
Herpes into Halloween. We're going straight into.
You guys
what about this year?
We're on 8.
Supposedly, hey, did you see the picture of the candy? It was like a fucking. It was like a Reese's. It was like it looked like it had eyeballs. Like, hey.
Well, and that's what I saw a lot of things this year. There was like, we found these needles in candy.
I think it's bullshit.
That's what I'm saying too. I was
like,
fucking
no bullshit.
That's fucking horse shit.
They're like,
it was horse shit when it happened in the 80s. Never fucking happened. No,
it's fucking fair. They've used fear to control people for as long as fear has been a thing.
Yeah, and the whole free drugs thing, I'll never understand that in my entire life. It's like that's the worst. I couldn't think of like a worse plan, like marketing plan for a drug dealer. Like I'm going to give drugs in a kid's candy thing where you can't tell where the fuck it came from. Like
all of a sudden I was just tripping my balls off.
Kids ain't got no damn money to come back and buy it.
Plus, if you don't know what the fuck you took, you probably don't want to take it. You'd be like, I ain't ever eaten no fucking applesauce. That Mott's fucked me up, man.
Fucking Reese's.
I was fucked up in that Mott's, man.
Well, that's the whole free drugs thing.
When people are like,
I don't fuck with sugar babies no more.
Remember they were like, watch out, that weed might be laced. Like, you mean they're not going to put extra drugs on my drugs?
Yeah.
They don't see any extra for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're going to go all the way, yeah.
The only thing
it's like them sticking a double cheeseburger on your double cheeseburger.
But still $1.
Yeah. Shit, just the fact that you got a double cheeseburger is kind of cool.
Yeah, you should be happy. I mean, come on. It's one of those things.
I ruined it with the food.
I was going to say.
Because I got
bring back at the cancer again, double cheeseburger.
I got a sickness. No, I just got a sickness. I'm fat. So
that's the best thing about living nowadays is that anything that's wrong with you can just blame it off as it's a disease.
Yeah,
you know
I
didn't say it was a disease, motherfucker.
Sickness, disease, whatever.
I got this Cheetos, real bad disease. It's called.
I feel like you guys just feel like you can just out and out talk bad about me right in front of me.
Shit on you like you're not here.
Well, I mean, would you rather talk about you behind your back?
Yeah, at least we're like upfront about it. That's all you can really ask from anybody.
I guess I appreciate it.
Like you're gonna talk mad.
Stop making excuses for yourself, Scott.
Who the fuck is making excuses? I didn't say I'm fat because I'm fat. I have a sickness. I said I have a sickness. I like to eat.
Oh, that's a good point.
Especially late nights.
So, police masturbating Florida man waves to passerbys.
That could have been anybody.
So, let's see.
What is wrong with?
Could be one of my friends.
Yeah, what is wrong with being social when you're beating off? What's wrong with that?
That's what I'm saying.
More the merrier.
It's one thing if you're doing like the hate stare, where you're just being like.
Yeah, if you're looking at them.
It's Panama City.
When you're waving. Oh yeah.
If you're looking at someone all creepy and shit, that's one thing. But if you're like, hey neighbor, just rubbing one out.
Yeah, it depends on what the stare is like. Yeah, so he was outside of a grocery store.
He was in a grocery store.
Outside of a grocery store at 1 p.m. when the police said he was standing behind a fence, allegedly masturbating while waving to customers walking in.
At least he wasn't in the produce
One victim
section.
said she was offended and planned to press charge. I mean, come on. Really?
Of course, there's always some bitch that's offended.
Is there not like a bigger compliment?
If I don't stop him from doing this, he's going to be beating off all the time waving to people. He's going to say hello to everyone while he beats off. I mean, it's got to stop.
There's whole threads of, people that are just totally be cool with this. How does he know if you're going to be offended?
You think there's people that would be cool with it?
Yeah.
No,
obviously, only one person reported it.
Yeah, but only one person probably was. People probably saw. Were like, "Yo, man."
Standing out there. I heard he was there.
He could have been on his third load.
Listen,
for all I know.
You know damn well, if a black dude saw him doing that, he would freak the fuck out and say something. White people would just be like, "Hey, man, that's ugh." A black guy would be like, "Yo, motherfucker, what are you doing?"
I feel like you're being very stereotypical.
I'm not being stereotypical. That's kind of a compliment.
It is.
Yeah, black people don't fuck around, man.
You be the judge here.
Is that racist, Greg?
No, it sounds like to me like he's got it right on point.
I'm saying,
as much as I know black people, I mean.
Yeah, have you ever seen those? Did you see that video when pranking goes wrong in the hood or some shit? And there's those dudes dressed up like monsters in the fucking, and they're walking in a parking lot. These black dudes they beat the fucking shit out of these dudes, man. Kick the shit out of them. I mean, like.
Well, that seems like a bad idea.
I don't know if it's real, but it fucking had me cracking up. That's how, dude. Black people don't take that bullshit, man.
Oh yeah. They try to fuck around.
Yeah, they always get the dude's hiding in the garbage can. He gets up, he gets punched in the face.
Yeah, every time it's like that. You're like, nope, not pranking black people.
Yeah,
that's gonna end up poor. Yo,
seriously, I think a lot of those black on black crimes are probably pranks gone wrong. Like, oh shit! Do. Oh, T-Bone, you crazy motherfucker! Oh, that's probably stupid, but. That was stupid.
You sure? This is cool, man. You're good.
No, I was. I don't know.
Great clearance. You can keep going.
Yeah, thank you. Everyone, if you heard that, I was given a pass.
You got BBF clearance.
And I said no racial words.
Which always got to be racialistic.
Which is a first for me. It's just a world we live in. Racialistic. It's reality in the racist world.
Racialistic.
Yeah. Someone told me that I couldn't play basketball because I was white.
I think it's because they're short.
They were right.
And they were right. That is why. That's the main reason.
Have you ever seen the NBA? Oh man, it used to be Jewish people instead of it used to be all Jewish people.
Dude,
black
Jewish people, yeah.
You know the classic excuse for white people who like basketball. I only like college basketball. That's what they look because that's where like white kids still play.
I love the NBA.
I'm not talking about you, but you see a lot of older white guys say that they all shout. College basketball is so bad. College basketball is worse than WNBA.
You think college football is kind of the same? Where
I think there's a lot of racial stuff there as well, but
because I see a lot
Missouri.
Of
Didn't the president of Missouri just resign today?
I'm not exactly sure what that story was about, but yes, he did kind of set up a plan.
It's about all the people like that go there being called nigger on a regular basis.
Dude,
Missouri.
Listen.
I know that's what I'm saying.
You know what's?
If you want a solution to it, don't live in Missouri.
Let me guess. You're surprised.
You know what's funny though, Greg?
Complained to Mississippi about this. They know.
All these sports things we were talking about, he really didn't know anything about. But as soon as there was a racism, Greg was like, "Oh well, I'll tell you what.
It's not about sports.
That is Section 7, Class 4,
Article 3.
Yes.
Of the college handbook.
Yes. That's just how they treat blacks in Missouri. It's been like that forever.
Well, that's what my solution to racism is move.
Right? Yeah. No. Go to somewhere on the coast.
Yeah.
Which coast?
Any coast.
Oh, you just want to leave the states, huh? Go to fucking.
No. Anywhere on the coast.
Not like Boston.
In the center part. Well, maybe not Boston. Maybe fair enough. Almost anywhere on the coast is safer than being.
That would be awesome because I think it's pretty racist in Boston. That's old, old racist.
Very.
That's like racist ghosts.
They hate other white people. They don't. You know what I mean? They just hate.
They hate everyone.
If you're not from Boston, they hate you.
Get in your car and drive around the corner.
Get the
fuck back to Florida.
So I don't think there's like you said, just go to the edges of it. You'll be a little bit better.
It's a little safer. There's no racist.
Send them to Vermont or something
it can
like
be
that.
bad.
And whatever you do not go to Chicago.
Oh no.
Why?
What?
What? No, you show up in Vermont, they start freaking out. They're all liberal and shit until you're in there. You're walking around their neighborhood. Then it's
exactly. They're coming to have sex with our women and take our apples.
Then it's all bets are off. They're like,
they're all liberals because it's so cold up there and black people don't live up there.
Well, did you hear about that one guy? It was the cop that was shot, and they said they found like they were looking for like one black guy and 2 white guys. But then if you look at where it was like somewhere in Wisconsin or Milwaukee or something like that. And then like people were from there were like, there's nothing but white people there. Why would a black person even show up? Come to find out, the guy killed himself because he was embezzling money from one of those like youth group type things. Yeah. And it wound up. They used him as like a whole like slander to be like, see, this is those Black Lives Matter people. They're causing people to come out and shoot cops. But meanwhile, like the whole thing is like, dude. Like,
the media is so fucked up.
Yeah, it's like there's no.
I don't even know if that was the media to blame, but it's corrupt.
Just don't blame the
It's
cops,
like a fucking. It's like Tommy Boy in real life.
Yeah.
Not Tommy Boy, Black Sheep.
I was trying to think of it the way you meant it, but yes, it makes more sense now.
Black Sheep.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, Tommy Boy, I can go with that. Yeah.
So, we got a couple shows coming up this week. You got a big show coming up this week.
I got a couple shows this week, yeah. I'll be at the Fort Lauderdale Improv on Wednesday. It's the 11th. I will also be at Castaways in Palm Beach on Thursday. And Sunday at Kendall at Home Field. So, come out and see one of the shows. That's covering Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm. So
North Palm,
yeah, I hear it's way up there.
It's way up there, man. It's a half hour from here.
Oh no shit! That's
exactly.
Like a 2-hour drive from my house.
Yeah, exactly. You might want to take the turnpike.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that time. No 95. I'd have to leave like work early.
Well, you could actually. It's just right on. It's like literally like 5 minutes, maybe like 7 to 10 minutes west of 95.
What about you? Do you have any shows coming up this
I am going to be doing the turkey thing at the Improv next week.
Yeah,
the West Palm Beach Improv.
What day is that?
That's going to be on a Wednesday. It's the 18th.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything else, I don't think. No, because nobody likes me. Except
knowing's half the battle, Scott. You know what I mean? Like, that's really important.
What's that? Knowing
that people don't like you is half the battle. You know
I feel like I'm better for it.
Yeah.
Well, the fact is, nobody ever made me friends with me like, people don't like me.
Only one guy I know.
Is that Greg?
Yeah.
People hate me.
Oh, that's just a statement.
People hate me.
Yeah.
They hate me, I tell you.
I have a way with people, and it's called they hate me.
Greg has a way of putting things into perspective. Because when we used to do a radio show, way back in the day when I met Greg, like 8 or 9 years ago, we would do these videos and people would like, this was before like Facebook and all that shit. And people would like comment on the videos and they'd be like, that fat fuck, he's such a fat piece of shit. Everything was like, I hate that new fat guy, I hope he dies. It's like, that fat guy, tell him to stop eating. That fat guy, everything was like, that fucking stupid fat guy. I'm like, man, I didn't really know how to handle any of this shit. It was just, and I was like, dude, I don't really want to do this, man. I'm tired of people fucking emailing me that it's just like, you're fat. That's the email. Like, fuck you, man. There was no video. Like, they just commented, you're fat. Please stop. Or they would always send me emails. Hey, man, you got to put more porn. Put more porn up. I'm like, that's Greg. It has nothing to do with me. Fuck off. And they would always send it to me. I always never figured that out. Like, I guess they thought I looked like I needed porn the most, I guess.
You knew where the porn
was. You know where the porn is, dude.
Oh, yeah. I know you watch porn, bro.
Meanwhile,
I know another guy who watches a lot of porn when I see him.
Meanwhile, actually, it's not true, though. I was the only one there that didn't really watch any of that shit. I mean, I'll watch it, but I'm not going to watch it with 3 dudes.
No, well, that's different.
I just wanted to watch all of it.
Like, I don't own any porn.
Why would you?
I'm just saying, yeah. I don't have any of those subscriptions.
That was one of the things that was crazy about that cop that shot himself. Is part of the things that he embezzled the money, he spent it on a porn site. He paid for porn.
What an idiot. Who does that?
Damn, man.
And that just leads me to think, like, who pays for porn?
Obviously.
Have you ever paid for porn before?
No.
Think of a subscription?
I'm thinking really hard, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. That's weird.
I thought about it one time.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna get past
this
paywall.
I'll just find some password online somewhere.
Really, I tried that. I never. Dude, find me a password.
Oh, it doesn't happen all the time. It's happened once or twice. Many years ago.
Yeah, you can find it, but they usually crush them pretty quick. Yeah, because they start seeing.
You just go in and download all the content as soon as possible. So.
Oh, I don't want any of this shit.
Those are my old days.
You gotta be real quick about
it. Are you serious?
Dude, I'm kidding.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna download porn to my computer.
There was this funny story I remember that we put up was about the dude who found Pablo Escobar's money.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like, how much money? It was like
$600 million.
Yeah. That can't be true. It's gotta be bullshit.
I'm not sure how true the story is.
I remember seeing
like
the
it
number.
could happen.
Yeah, I remember seeing the number, and like I had to click on the story because it was like in the URL, and I was like, wait, how much money is that? Because I was like, that's a lot of zeros. And then I looked, I was like, $600 million, Jesus Christ. Hey, I guess Pablo Escobar put a bunch of barrels. Because one of his biggest problems, I was telling you about that. The dude used to spend tens of thousands of dollars every month on rubber bands to wrap up his cash.
Right.
Like, that's how much money. Because if you're a drug dealer and this guy was making billions of dollars, like, it is a serious problem. Just not only counting the money, but you have nowhere to fucking put it. You're gonna have like these.
Did you ever see the movie Blow?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's what they like. He's talking about the movie. There's the one scene when like they say, 80% of the coke that came into the in the 80s into the U.S. was like. Escobar, and they have that one scene when he's walking through the house trying to find a place to put this huge box of money, and they have nowhere in the whole fucking house to put it because the whole house is stacked filled with just money everywhere.
That would be awesome.
well, and the thing was the farmer in Colombia that found the $600 million, he apparently just turned it in or told the authorities about it. And the authorities were like, oh, well, we're going to spend it on social programs and something like that. So we were talking about it. I was like, would you say anything?
I would have never told anyone.
Oh, my God.
It'd have been like, man, what the fuck happened to Scott? Who?
I think he died.
Scott over there in the woods.
He just vanished one day.
Nah, man. That guy fucking...
He's been gone.
He's gone.
We haven't seen him since.
But in his toilet was weird. There was a bunch of hundreds in the toilet. It was crazy. He wiped his ass with hundreds, left a fucking... note that said, eat a dick, I'm out.
That's got to be quite the life.
Yeah.
It comes down to like
why would you,
having money there would be scary as fuck though, man.
Why would you ever tell that? It's got to be fake.
Well, the thing that sucks about that too, if you have, not if you're in Colombia, but if you have a ton of money like that, like you gotta have some kind of source of income.
Yeah.
So you'd still have to fucking work a job.
Just move somewhere in the islands or somewhere. Just disappear.
That's true.
Why would you still have to have a source of income? You have all that.
But because you're paying for rent and shit like that, you gotta like file taxes, and they're gonna know like.
Oh, that you just came out of nowhere, yeah.
That's how they figure it out. They're like, oh, you don't have any type of like, where's still all this income coming from? Like, how are you paying for this shit? Eventually, someone's gonna show up.
Yeah, if you stay in the U.S., they're gonna start asking
you're
questions.
Fucked. And that's what I'm saying. You still gotta have a job. It sucks.
You gotta go somewhere.
You gotta like run out in front of a car or something and be like,
fake your own death or something.
That would suck though.
Mm-hmm. Right, just
because you have to fake your own.
You're gonna have to leave the country anyways.
Someone would see me like in after I've been dead for a while, he'd be like, Scott Pelchat. And I would be like,
it's not even Mexico, it's Colombia.
Whatever.
I haven't heard that name.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Oh,
dude, I don't think you have to fake your own death, dude.
We were at
You have to disappear.
Yeah, you don't got to fake your own death, though.
You don't have to, but...
You don't got a Tupac, dude.
I'm just saying.
Because
I think I'm
$600 million.
Because then you'd still keep your Facebook page open, you'd be posting shit like this fucking.
The U.S. is gonna come.
Oh shit! This motherfucker's on vacation.
Yeah. Well, that's what those people like. They robbed a bank, and then all of a sudden, they posted pictures of themselves with big
money. That's so fucking stupid.
Like, I got time, and they only got like $30,000 or something like that. And I'm like, dude, that's
do that in the weekend.
Yeah, it's not enough fucking money. Like you have to get like millions to make it worth.
First of all,
I'm too dumb to be criminal.
5 years in jail.
First of all, why the fuck? Why would you post that shit on Facebook?
Stupid, man.
Yeah.
Facebook is fucking the world's. It's the biggest. I'm telling you, Facebook is the root of all evil. It's even catching criminals.
Well, it's like, how have people not gotten the message yet? Like, hey, that shit's like forever, and people are looking, cops are looking at it. And they're like, nah, man, it's cool, it's just my friends. And sure enough, it's your friends are the ones that are ratting you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're fucking the haters being like, this motherfucker's got all this cash, he's bragging. And like, I'm gonna turn his ass in.
Nothing someone hates seeing more than someone else getting their come up.
That's what happened with the kids Fight Club, They're like, these people are having fun.
Yeah. Having these kids beat each other's asses.
Kids fight, but yeah. So, which brings us to our next topic. What is the new Tinder? It is
Tumblr, right?
Yeah.
Rumbler.
Rumbler.
I know. I thought about Tumblr too.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say instead of Tinder.
Rumbler.
Yeah. So what is that, Scott?
I don't know,
Oh.
but basically, it
You
sounds
bring it up,
like
man.
it's an app. I have no idea. I'm probably just
it's
making
an
this
ass
up.
kicking app.
Yeah.
So.
Tinder for getting in a fight.
You just like, I can kick this guy's ass, right?
You send a message to him, I'm going to kick your fucking ass.
Well, there was like an example thing. It was like the guy was like, I don't like the way your face looks. Let's do this. He was like, all right, bitch, tell me when and where.
And then, I'll meet you here at 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
All right, I'll
that's
see you there,
exactly what
bitch.
happened. They're like in the alley behind.
Like
the
3
street.
o'clock high.
That sounds.
Me and you are gonna have a fight.
Only like maybe like 5 people know.
Jesse knows about that movie, right?
It sounds familiar, but
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yeah,
3 o'clock high.
It sounds familiar.
Don't touch me. Me and you are gonna have a fight at 3 o'clock after school in the parking lot.
Does it ring any bells? Should.
I probably heard that at school.
Are you talking about my life?
Yeah.
It was the big ass dude. I think he was in the program, wasn't he?
Kubiak?
No.
From
It's a different
Parker
guy.
Lewis?
You know him if you saw him. It's like a guy you
Another
saw.
obscure reference.
He was in a bunch of different movies in the 80s. But
No. I'm talking about the big guy.
Yeah, the big guy.
Casey Shemeshko was whatever the fuck you say his
You
last
know his
name.
name? Jesus
He was
Christ.
the dorky guy. Yeah, he was in Young Guns.
Oh, the Casey Shemeshko. All right. I don't even know who that is.
I know Young Guns. I know who you're talking about now that you said
Yeah.
Young Guns, but that's it.
Wow.
We're fucking old.
Jesus.
I
Scott remembers shit. Like, I'm pretty decent as far as.
I
know.
know.
If you remember useless stuff like
Well,
politics.
the weird thing is he remembers shit that I know about, but I'm like, how the fuck? Like, you just bring up like all
he
the.
cares more about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's like
I
he
don't-
cares about Black Lives
I'll be
Matter.
honest.
He's like, he doesn't give a shit about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't remember any of that
I'm all no they don't.
stuff.
Nuh-uh.
Exactly.
When he's saying all that shit, I'm like, no, maybe a little. No.
My friend Tom.
Yeah, maybe that one, yes, but the rest, no.
Awesome.
So we've been having this theme recently of the last couple episodes where like Scott will mention a video to watch, and so we did have this one video that's hilarious. I'll at least mention people should go watch it, where this guy just buys a Ferrari and drives it off a lot and crashes it like 10 minutes later.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of feel bad for the guy because
No,
it
fuck
wasn't
that
his
guy.
fault.
Fuck that guy.
It wasn't his
I
fault
don't give a shit. Fuck
How
that
is it
guy.
not his fault?
because he wasn't ready for that shit.
Oh, that's totally his fault. Then. Like,
Yes.
because
You
he
can't
Dude,
handle a Ferrari,
did you see
don't
how
buy a
many-
Ferrari.
I know that maybe take it like on a little test run or whatever.
Dude.
Or don't pin it. Like.
Did you see how fast that car goes?
Oh, it's ridiculous. It was like.
It had,
"Whoa."
yeah,
Well, I've never gotten a chance to drive them.
Well-
They wouldn't let me inside.
yeah, that's true.
But
Yeah,
I know
they
they're
got-
fast.
They were like,
Just,
no.
just out of the dealership and goes to accelerate, and all of a sudden he just fishtails right off the bat.
and destroys the car.
Yeah.
It was pretty hilarious. You should look it up.
It was really kind of uneventful, I'll be honest with you. I was expecting
Well,
some
fuck you,
crazy.
Scott. Fuck you
I
and your
was-
stupid videos.
I was
You always
expecting
bring
some.
up shitty videos.
I was expecting some crazy shit to
The video
happen.
sucks.
All the
It's
guy,
a fucking Ferrari. The guy just crashed, man. What do you
yeah,
want?
but he just drove off the road. That's all he did.
But he crashed into another car
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
and fucked up the Ferrari.
I'm sure he just
Fuck
got
you,
his
Scott.
insurance.
You'll never have a Ferrari, Scott.
Why are you so upset?
Yeah, you really.
I know. Or you that guy in the Ferrari, Jesse?
It was my Ferrari.
Well, you know
Spent
what?
my life savings on the Ferrari and crashed.
I don't
into
think he's
another
mad about that. I think he's mad about the fact that you're poo-pooing his video. He finally.
Yes,
you know,
that was really.
I didn't realize it was
The
just.
video wasn't a great video. It wasn't.
Yeah,
I was trying to bring up another topic.
Oh,
but you
come
guys were
on.
doing shit,
All right,
so-
go ahead, bring it up.
Well, that was. I just brought it up.
that was the topic.
That was the topic, and you shit on it.
You know what? Fuck you guys, because whenever I bring up a topic, you fuckers never even.
Well, what are you gonna bring up? Star Wars.
I didn't say anything about Star
Oh,
Wars.
you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Black guy dies.
No,
Yeah. Black guy's dying.
I sent a topic,
Black
and you
guy is
fuckers.
dying.
I thought that was the assumption.
No, but I'm saying black guy's dying in that movie. There's the black guy's the lead. He's dying.
What movie?
Star Wars.
You think he's gonna die?
Yeah, I know he's gonna die.
All right. First of all, you sent some shit that I didn't get
What do you mean?
about fucking Scott.
Oh, that was just a picture of the chick from Game of Thrones. You wouldn't get that.
Oh, really?
That's not relative.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is GFY?
Go fuck yourself. Let's go fuck yourself.
I was
Scott.
like, what the fuck is this shit? I've never seen this stupid.
No, I was telling you to fuck off. Is what I was.
Oh, I'm like, this guy's got all these fucking GFI. God, I'm like, what the fuck? And then it's
Game of
better
Thrones
than
is-
Star Wars. I'm like,
GOT is
GOT
Game of Thrones.
is
So
Game
he
of
said
Thrones.
you what?
I said, Scott,
You said
go fuck yourself. Game of Thrones is greater than Star Wars. That's what I said.
He knew none of
He
that.
didn't understand any of it.
by the way,
Grandpa Scott. Like,
I gotta say this. I'm liking the new logo that Greg worked hard on. I really, it's gonna be coming up pretty soon,
It
and
took me like 10 minutes.
it's stylish.
We put a lot of work into it.
We should put that on the Facebook thing. Huh?
We probably should.
Yeah, for the whatchamacallit. Okay.
Yeah, we should do it.
Yeah, just a logo to put up because it looks good. It's
I can't find. I actually sent a video. I don't know how to do that, by the way. How do you guys fucking send a whole story?
You don't know how the internet works?
I know how the internet works. I can't get it to put it in a message though.
Just copy the link and paste the link.
Oh,
that's all.
I don't know how to do all that shit. But
Grandpa's got.
Oh my god, man!
I don't know how to do that shit. What is this technology?
Man,
that's why Commodore 64 still.
I love when I talk to him like he uses anything besides his phone for the internet, and then I'm like, oh, why don't you just get on your computer? He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not getting on my computer. It's like you have a computer. The only thing you use it for is the show. It's so awesome.
That's all I need it for, man.
That's cool.
It's not like I'm fucking typing up fucking papers and essays and shit.
Well, you had a resume, you know?
Yeah, I know, but I did that on a tablet.
You did it on a tablet?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No wonder you ever get your fucking calls back, bro.
What the fuck does it matter? It's the file is still the fucking same, or the format. It doesn't. I mean, like they know the difference. Right? Wait a second. This looks like it was typed on a goddamn phone.
Motherfucker making his resume on his phone.
He wrote it with a
.mobile.
Yeah.
They can see it. They can see it.
Sent from my iPhone.
Bastard.
He wrote it with the fucking.
They throw it away. They throw it straight in the recycle bin.
He wrote it with the stylus. Yeah, dude. I didn't. I tried listening to this. I was a little hurt about this. There was a job opening at my. It was a little bit more. There was 2 jobs. There were a little bit more money. I was like, well, fuck, I want to make more money. And so I went and talked to him and said, yo, man, I'm interested in this job. I want to, they're like, oh, you have to return in your resume. I'm like, what the fuck for? They're like, yeah, we just needed. I was like, dude, I already gave. You have my resume, right. Motherfucker. Nothing is updated.
Turn in your resume.
Yeah, I work for you. Yeah. And they're like, oh, I'm like, man, what a bunch of dicks. Yeah. So there was this other chick that she was applying for the job, and they were like, yeah, she's not putting in a resume. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I never thought about it, but.
I don't think these things, man. If you were offered that blowjob first, you probably would have got the job.
Man, I'm not ready for this job yet. I mean, to be honest. And so they never even interviewed me, dude. They never even fucking. I'm like, man, fuck this place. I don't think they want me to have this job.
Well, you know a good way to get more money?
What's that? Quit and do computers?
Get a different job.
Yeah.
It's very hard to move up.
All right, Greg, get me a job. Help me get a job doing this shit. No. I'm out. You won't help me now. You won't help me. It's all you would talk about for fucking years.
Yeah.
Jesse's my witness.
What'd you do about it?
I don't know shit about computers.
He did just point out that he can't copy and paste. He
poo-pooed the whole idea, and I was like, look, dude, it's going to take a couple months. You're just going to have to put the nose in.
Jesse did too.
And then do a bunch of lying.
Yeah, and Jesse's poo-pooed my idea too. No,
because we're honest people, man.
Okay, I told you that.
Yeah.
I was like, you're like, how do I get ahead in life? I was like, yeah, you lie, cheat, and steal.
Essentially, that's the only way to get ahead in America.
It really is.
It's the only way.
That is the
hard work pays off is the biggest fucking lie.
Oh my god, it is.
You know what happens to hard work? That means you do more work. Everybody dumps to work on
Hey, I'm going to be up here living a fucking awesome life. You're going to be down there working hard.
You're going to take advantage of people and exploit people. That's how you get it.
It's like they might as well be in like. This country was founded upon putting one over on the British.
Yeah,
they fucking. Or the blacks. They're like,
really the Indians.
Like
them too.
Oh no, it was a combination of all
white people. We get over on everybody, all right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's like
that's not necessarily true.
That's why they're so terrified of becoming the minority, man.
Like I'm sure there's other countries where they all work together for the common good and everything like that to make sure.
I don't think so. I think that's horse shit.
Yeah, you think
maybe in fucking
like
Iceland,
Denmark, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like those people do a good job. They pay a lot of taxes.
Iceland or something like that.
Yeah, that's like it's no coincidence that those are like the most unracist countries because
the unracist.
Yeah, not racist. Are they racist there?
Only white people live there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how the fuck can they be racist?
That's why they're not racist.
Yeah, you don't let anyone else in.
What are you saying? So
I'm totally fine with those people over there.
So what are you saying? So if some Cubans floated up on shore, they would start clubbing them when they hit the fucking.
They already have a bunch
Greenland.
Greenland, holy shit! That's a hell of a float.
Yeah, they took a fucking left turn at Albuquerque.
Oh jeez.
It was a joke, but I'm just saying,
that's a
first of all,
joke,
I doubt anyone.
He's fucking old as shit.
No, that wasn't. That too. But the joke is, why would they end up in fucking Iceland or Greenland? That would be like, whoa, they went really fucking north.
Yeah. I can't imagine how long they must have been floating out there. Well, unless they caught a hurricane and just like floated them up there.
How do they talk? What kind of accents? They don't speak English, do they? In fucking Iceland.
It's unpronounceable.
It's like
have you
fucking.
ever seen the Dutch or German language?
White people speak gibberish.
That makes it. it makes those languages look easy.
Like triangles and shit. It's like, man, that's a symbol.
It's not Chinese.
It's like a word that's 20 letters
Everything
long.
has umlauts on it or whatever those things are.
A bunch of umlauts
and
all these like the capital is Reykjavik. Yeah, there's way too many consonants next to each other.
32 letters.
Yeah, you're like, you can't have 4 Ks next to each other. We get it.
Do they?
There's 12 consonants in a row with no vowel.
Yeah.
Do they have the same? Do they have the same language in Greenland and Iceland?
Greenland, not many people live in Greenland, but no.
Because that was the big fool. That was a big trick. They were like, "This is Greenland."
I hear that's horseshit.
And this is it? Oh damn!
What story?
I've heard that story for a long time.
Fucking internet, man.
I hear that story
swear to God, they used to tell you that in history class.
Yeah, that's why it's bullshit. That's why I believed it was bullshit.
I never would have thought it was up there with the Richard Gere Gerbil man.
Dude, this.
True.
I'm looking up Greenlandic, the language. It's native to Greenland. Ethnicity: Greenlandic Inuit.
We should just say white.
Eskimos.
Yeah, Eskimos. These are
fucking. Not even white.
These are honky Eskimos.
Like
yeah, their eyes are all round and shit. They look like
Japanimation.
Japanimation.
Like the White Walkers from Game of Thrones.
I never saw.
You never really hear anything about the Eskimos.
Yeah, they're just.
Greenland. You never hear about anything about Greenland, actually.
From Greenland. That's it.
Iceland, you hear about something. Never anything about.
Dude, I guess.
Actually live there.
And
are they people?
Let's see. All right, listen.
Seals with human features.
It's spoken by about 57,000 Greenlandic Inuit people in Greenland.
We have 57,000 people.
It's closely related to the Inuit languages in Canada. What'd you say?
I said that many people live in
Lake
Worth.
You said 50,000 people.
Yeah, I mean, you know how huge Greenland is? It's massive.
Look, man.
You know, like 3 million people live in Canada? And that's like
because it's frozen.
Yeah, and that's like less people that live in California.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that it?
Yeah, dude. They're always like, "Oh, we're like you," and I'm like, "You ain't nothing like us, motherfucker."
No. The thing is, like, of those people, like 75% live in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver.
Yeah.
Like 80%.
Yeah, but 80% of them are fucking driving around fucking I-95 right now.
Vancouver.
Slow as fuck. Yeah, they're on the West Coast.
I got snowbirds that live across me.
You don't need to leave Vancouver. Vancouver's awesome.
Yeah. Snowbirds that live across me are from Quebec, and they always put up their shutters during the summer or whatever. But they just came back now. That's how you can tell.
It's
the season.
You should rob their house.
What's the way they put the shutters up for? I think.
Craig.
Did I ever tell you at work all the French Canadians, like, they all think that I'm Canadian. They all come right up to me. Oh, you speak French? Like, they all
Jesse Thompson.
Oh, they don't know my name, but
Jesse Thompson.
They look at me.
It's probably the hair lip and the translucent skin.
It's the mustache.
That has something to do with it. I don't have a mustache right now.
Dude, it's a little. It's a stoner.
You always have some little.
You have a shaggy mustache.
Zoinks!
Hey, Scoob!
I haven't heard that in years.
I haven't shaved.
In like 2 days, maybe a day or two.
Dude,
he hasn't. He doesn't. He's like the type of person. He shaves and then he like walks away from the mirror and then it just grows back just a little bit.
Just to that extent.
Yeah.
You're like Swamp Thing, man. No, I don't know if that's true.
In what way?
Well, his arm grew back.
Well, I'm not like Wolverine or anything like that. No.
Anyway, I'm
that
done.
Would be cool.
I don't give a fuck about Iceland anymore.
We were still talking about Iceland?
I was looking it up because I was like interested in the Inuits.
I want to go to. That's like for real one of the top places I want to go.
Really,
Iceland, yeah.
Dude. Well, you just hear what they do to people that don't belong there. They fucking club you.
Yeah. Like
as soon as you hit the shore, they start fucking a bunch of people dressed up like Eskimos, banging you with fucking wooden sticks and whale bones and fucking whatever the fuck.
That's all they've got.
Yeah. Their symphony is all whale bones made into organs and xylophones. They don't even know what a glockenspiel is. Poor people. It's made of metal.
Is that what all Bjork's music is made from?
That's Iceland.
Yeah, that's what I said. Iceland. That's where I'm going.
We switched. Yeah, no one wants to go there.
No, I don't want to go to Greenland.
That's like fucking Mordor.
No, I think we already said there's not people on Greenland.
I bet you there is people.
Yeah, but I don't know. Are they people or are they?
Well, fuck. At least 57,000 people speak that language, so there is people there.
Yeah, they can only speak to each other.
It's one of those places you go to and you're like, man, you guys fucking live here all year.
Yeah. What do you guys do for fun?
It's like Maine.
Nothing. Living is a struggle.
Did you ever hear about, like, I saw this special, or not a special, it was something they were talking about, I don't even remember what it was about, they were talking about Maine, and like how, again, 80% of the population lives in like the bottom, like 20%, and they said like, the rest of the people from Northern, they're like crazy fucking people, and they like don't even consider those people
hillbillies.
Like part of. Yeah, no, they're crazy like mountain people.
You have to be.
And they don't fucking consider like those people even part of like Maine and shit like that. It's like they voted to like exactly they voted to have. No, I'm saying the Northern people.
They voted to have
voted to have it like Maine cut off, that part of Maine cut off into a different state. Yeah, they're just fucking lunatic mountain people.
I mean, you go up there. Like I've been up there during the summer, and you're sort of like, so what goes on here in the winter? They're like, oh, the shit shuts down. Shuts the fuck down for like 5 months.
Me and my sister.
You're not exactly. You're not fucking. There's nothing going on but like snow and the rent for 5 months.
Rent. You don't even. You can't have to leave the house to pay rent.
Well, didn't you on Facebook put the fucking Shining?
Oh yeah. I use that a lot. Yeah.
That is cool, and that's what it reminds me.
Want to explain it?
Oh no, it's just it's a typing of the part in the movie when it says.
You've never seen The Shining?
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Right. I think.
And it's just like a repeat of that over
and over. Oh my god!
It's like
I would see it and think that's fucking.
Picture on there. Let's talk about that and explain what another picture is.
Oh, I put a picture of me as a youth.
A youth.
Yeah, holding a. No, I don't know. I didn't. I made it all up. I didn't post any pictures lately. Anyway, I thought you wanted you to explain your picture.
My picture? No, that I did. I just explained what it was.
Better picture. That was very, very transparent. I feel like I don't know that picture.
If you've seen The Shining, you know it.
Yeah, I do. That was a great movie, by the way. I think it's the greatest horror movie of all time.
Oh, yeah?
What do you think, Greg?
Well, I thought it was actually, you started off the show singing for Leatherface, and that's my favorite horror movie.
Is it really?
It's the original Texas Chainsaw
Greg's.
That guy died.
You know, Greg's. That guy died, you know what the scariest movie is to Greg?
What's that?
Boys in the Hood.
Oh.
What was it?
Ricky!
Actually, I remember watching it. It was upsetting.
I did too. It was a sad movie.
Damn, man. At the end, because you felt so bad.
Yeah, because you're like, he's going to get out.
No.
And he's got like a 2-year-old kid already.
He's totally getting out.
Yeah.
And Doughboy, I was more sad that Doughboy got shot like the next week.
Who was that? Ice Cube?
That was Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he got. I didn't remember that part. All I remember is him.
It wasn't. They didn't show it.
All I remember
they said it in the thing. It's like Doughboy was shot next week.
I remember him running down the street and then like his back blowing up, like blah blah. Like, well,
unfortunately, that's what happens. That's real life.
Yeah, it's Compton. Yeah. What's up?
So I'm sorry I interrupted your movie.
What
scary movie? Leatherface.
Oh, I said it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I said Leatherface. He died this past week.
That's sad. You know one thing he contributed to my life? Not much, but that little dance he does at the end of the movie.
The chainsaw dance?
Yeah, and they put it in the second one too. Oh, it was the second one was. Listen, I've only seen those movies one time. It was actually last year because I'd never seen it from
the original.
Yeah, good. There was a marathon. I saw the original, and I was like, dude, this fat guy is annoying. The guy in a wheelchair. Yeah. I'm like, please kill this motherfucker first, man. But no, he managed to live almost to the end. Right? They just kept torturing him, and. He sucked, man.
Yeah, he was the worst.
I want him to just cut his fucking head off, man. Yeah. Just cut his fucking head off. He's a sad sack.
In the barrel.
Yeah. You know he's going to die. When is it going to be? Now.
Yeah, just kill this motherfucker.
So, and they don't. They make him sit in their weird, creepy house. And the fucked up thing is, about that movie, is there people really like that? There probably is.
That was a true
story. That's sort of like a... that.
It was based on Ed Gein.
That and The Hills Have Eyes, like that type of
shit.
Oh,
yes.
Man, that's like...
Well, you know what movie...
You want to know black people's worst fear? Is that.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
Rip-off. I hated that movie.
What was it a rip-off of?
Texas Chainsaw. They might as well have called
it that's pretty much...
Massacre.
Okay.
It was the exact story. Like, don't get me wrong, like... I mean, I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I went and seen the movie when it came out, House of a Thousand Corpses, but I was just like, this is a straight rip-off.
Yeah, I mean,
I like the other one, Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, that was a better movie.
When people are like, why don't black people go camping? Or like, they're like, why don't black people go to like
white people?
Yeah, like strange parts of Texas. Like that's why, because you don't come back.
Right. Anybody that's fucking that separated from society,
shit gets weird.
Is fucked up, man.
Well, you know, I was talking about this the other day where. We're just out, like we're a generation out of fucking your cousin is totally legit. Like,
what do you mean?
Not everywhere, but you can still do that.
Well, no, what I'm saying, like Rudy Giuliani, he was married to his cousin at one point. Well, before what they used to have to do like 100 years ago, like the way they would keep the money like inside the family or whatever, they'd have like 2 different families or something like that, and then you just go fuck a cousin, and then you wouldn't have to worry about some other weird like poor person getting in on the deal.
Poor genetics.
Yeah, and that was the other thing too. You think of like the royal bloodlines, how they were keeping it within. They were keeping it within the family, and they thought they were like, "Oh, we got this royal blood," but what does that mean? You're fucking your cousin. Yeah. I mean, who was it? FDR. He was cousins with Theodore Roosevelt, and he also married Theodore Roosevelt's niece, which was his cousin also. Right. Remember, there's a movie with what's his name?
Danny Glover.
No, Bill Murray, and he gets a hand job from his other cousin, and he's playing FDR. Yeah, that's pretty good. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Oh, I think I heard about and then he's getting a hand job. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. What movie was it?
I can't remember what the thing is. But
it was called FDR Gets a Hand Job.
Yeah, it might as well be cousin. Bill Murray, yeah. Well, he's already married to his cousin, so it's not like a huge.
Yeah, that was no surprise.
Yeah,
You knew that already.
Yeah, there wasn't like one of those things where like, ew, your cousin. It was like, ew, your other cousin.
Yeah, it's like FDR fucks his cousin while getting hands up from the other cousin.
So what I was saying is like we're just coming, and we're not even out of that area.
A lot of those people are alive still. Well, not a lot, but some.
Yeah. It's like those islands full of people where you're like, they've lived there for like 60,000 years. You're like, that's a lot of fun.
That's a lot of fucking amongst the same people.
It's like, it's
every island to this day. Think of these small islands in the middle of nowhere. I mean, what else?
No, they have those. Like, there's one off the coast of India, and they're like, every time they go out there, like throwing spears at the people and stuff, and like, get away from me. You know, they're brutal, violent. They even killed one like person, like one fisherman or something.
They have a lot of kids too.
Yeah.
They call their god Dad.
I think they have more than one at a time.
His name is Dad. Tell Dad hello. Hello, Dad. Because there's one guy that fucking started it.
Oh, right.
Dad. He was everyone's dad for a little bit.
Well, that's a good mom too.
How's that?
Well, yeah, there was a mom.
How many people?
We're the first people on that island.
How many people do you
Dad and mom. Mom and Dad.
How many people have to live on the island to make it,
on the island
genetically viable?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I never even thought about that.
Right.
I don't even know what that means.
How many generations for you? Oh, actually, I think it is like one of those things. All right, anyways.
I don't know, man. I never want to.
Too deep into this.
But now that's like
you know a little too much about incest.
I want to explain it.
Yeah, his family is from Georgia.
Yeah. Well, they're from Pennsylvania originally, so.
Dude, there's a lot of crazy things going on in Georgia.
But they all talk with seriously thick accents because they grew up there. So.
Southern accent or
Georgia, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, fucking Pennsylvania.
They say appreciate.
They have a mix.
Hey, Greg, we appreciate the fact that you came over today. We're gonna watch the Steelers game.
Like Chicago?
Do you know what a Pennsylvania accent sounds like? No, then that's good enough.
That wasn't good?
No, I said it was good enough because
they say appreciate.
No one knows what.
I appreciate that.
My friend, the guy I work with, is from Pittsburgh, and he's always saying, "Oh, there's a Pittsburgh accent."
Yeah,
like, really?
It's annoying as fuck.
He had to point it out to me for me to even notice it. You're like, you know what I mean? It's subtle, but once you get it, I know it. I hear what you're fucking.
I know it from Dan Marino.
Yeah, he's from Pittsburgh. Yeah.
And Bill Cowher's from Pittsburgh too, I believe.
A lot of people.
Wait, no, Bill Cowher's.
Wanstead.
Yeah, maybe him. Hey guys, the Dan thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna. He looked like Popeye. Wow. He literally looked like the old fucking sea hag from Popeye. One eye open and shit. Mickey Williams is gonna run the ball to the left. Fuck Dave Wanstead.
He's like a cheap imitation of Mike Ditka.
I can't. Yeah. Mike Dick is cool though. I work with this guy. Yeah, I showed everyone that at work, and they thought it was hilarious. There's this guy I work with. He looks like fucking Polish Mike Ditka. That's what I call him. He's from fucking Boston though. So every week he's in my face. Hey buddy. That's how he talks. Hey buddy. How them Dolphins do today, buddy? How they doing, buddy? And I'm like, get out of my face, dude.
Wow, we made it almost the whole show. And this
I know. Hey Greg, can you pee like an adult this time, please?
Hold it like everybody else.
Yeah, I swear to God, the guy talked kind of like Tony Clifton. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
It's like, yeah, right. I gotta take a video of this guy and show it. He's a super cool guy, but he's like, hey, Scott, how's the comedy going? He's always giving me jokes. Hey, here's a joke. Here's one I have. Here's one I'll tell you.
You ever use any of his jokes?
No. I just tell him yes.
Oh yeah. All the time. Oh,
yeah.
I got a great bit for you.
Yeah, here's a story.
I'll give you some material here.
I always normally say, I got a better idea. Why don't you use that story when you get on stage? No, I can't do that. I go, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. That story will never be told. That's how I feel. You know, isn't that annoying?
It is.
Everyone's like, hey, here's a story. They tell you can have it. You can have this story.
You can have it. You can
I don't want your shitty fucking story. I got my own shitty stories that aren't funny. I don't need one that I have to act out based on what you told me.
Oh, you're a comic? Tell me a joke.
Yeah, oh, that's so annoying.
Tell this on stage.
Yeah, hey, here's one you can tell on stage.
Feel free to use it. Go ahead.
Dude, that's why I hate when like people I work with knowing that I do comedy because they're always like, oh, you'll probably think this is funny. You're a comedian. Roseanne Barr.
Yeah.
And they'll promise something obscure. Yeah. You know, Ricardo.
Or they'll tell some joke that you know, but they fuck up the joke real bad.
Who's that guy with the puppets? He's hilarious.
I love that Jeff Dunham guy. He is he is something. Never even see his lips moving. What a real son of a bitch he is. Oh, yeah. Like, that's what I want to watch. I got there with
what about that one guy? Orange Top? Top, what's his name?
Oh, my God.
Actually, I think Carrot Top is kind of funny.
He was funny back in the day.
I always thought he was funny. Now he's all buff and shit.
10-year-old self.
Yeah, exactly.
There's something. I just shit my 10-year-old self like Jeff Dunham, too.
It's like people, they expect me to have like encyclopedia knowledge of all comedy. They'll be telling me like a Richard Pryor joke.
I love Richard Pryor. I know a lot.
I like Richard Pryor too, but I can't fucking say his jokes verbatim.
I know a lot of this stuff. But he's one of my favorite guys. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. I don't know a lot. Like a lot of people today, I don't even listen to a lot of comics today. I listen to like people from when I was growing up and shit. You know what I mean? I don't really
Me too.
To people now.
I don't even know who's cool.
Me neither.
Like
they're like, oh, this headliner guy's got something coming out.
Oh wait,
who the fuck is that?
Yeah,
guy?
wait. The only way I know who's cool is if I go to like an open mic and I just listen.
Yeah.
And someone's like, oh man, you gotta see. Oh man, I'm telling you, he broke the fourth wall. Oh man, I don't know what the fuck this means, man.
Yeah, man, I'm old school. I only listen to minstrel shows. I'm like, yes, a bees master. I'm like, that's just hilarious. Look at him go ham bone circuit.
Wow, way to fucking totally fucking end the show.
I was gonna say now we're gonna end on that.
Yeah. Greg just fucking ruined it.
Halt.
That's why.
Greg.
Me and Jesse were having a breakthrough about.
We started to let you talk more and more again, and this is how you fucking repay.
We're gonna have to
I'm
put.
Not funny.
Listen. We're going to have to put you on like a 500 words an episode. Yeah. That would be like one rant. No. I tell you what. The Black Panther Party was started.
One great story. That's it. And he's done for the rest of the show.
Emmanuel Lewis is not dead.
Well, he's not.
Manny Mo. Remember that's what MC Hammer called him.
Lewis.
Yeah.
That's Webster.
That's what I thought.
Ma'am and George.
Yeah, the other one's dead.
Yeah.
Everyone on that show's dead, aren't they?
Arnold.
Todd Bridges is still alive.
Todd Bridges, he didn't die?
No. He's thriving.
I can't believe that.
That bitch went to jail for killing someone early, and it saved his life.
Wow.
I don't know if he actually killed him, but he was...
Probably drunk driving or something?
Maybe I'm wrong. No, I think it was like a crack fight.
I was going to say he's a crack rage.
What you talking about, Willis? Give me back my $5.
Someone said it to him and he just lost it.
No, that wasn't him. That was Gary Coleman that got upset about that.
No. I know he didn't say it, but he was the Willis who got said to, right?
Yeah, he didn't. I don't think it bothered him though.
No, probably did. I'm sure every fucking guy who said it, who saw him, said, "Hey, Willis." I'm sure like we were just talking about these clowns who think they're the original, telling you, "Hey, use his joke." You know what I mean?
The crazy thing is that when you Google Todd Bridges, I just put in Todd B, and he's the fucking third person. So he's the most.
Todd Barry, is he up there?
I don't know. I didn't see him. Todd Bridges though. Let's see what this guy did.
All right, so next week.
Anyways.
Next week.
Yeah, this is thrilling. This is worse than Greg's.
Yeah. What you talking about? See you guys next week.
Like we said, we should always cut it like 5 minutes before.
Yeah, no, that involves editing.
Yeah.
Adios.
See ya. You know.